I am not feeling well, but I got RGB, so that's okay. Mega awesomeness here. Color we want to do? We're gonna do purple league. I'm feeling like purple. I am not feeling that hot. So we're not gonna do Doom today. We're gonna do a game called PC Building Simulator. Sean Spidicy Man played it, but that doesn't mean I can't play it because I love PCs and I built my own PC. I didn't build the one I'm using now because this is a laptop that I'm using as a desktop. But my PC is over there and I built it myself almost 2 years ago now. Dang. And yeah, it's pretty great. So I got this off itch.io. It's free. I'm pretty sure it's on Steam at this point and like greenlit and all that jazz, and you probably have to pay for the full game. But I didn't want to do that, so I'm doing the itch.io one, and we're gonna do the tutorial. Hi and welcome to PC Building Simulator. To get started with this tutorial, press I after you close this window to open your inventory. All the parts you own are shown in the inventory along with the quantity you have. Close the inventory after you're done to continue with the tutorial. You can press T to toggle this window and Q to quit the tutorial. Alright, we're gonna quit the tutorial because I don't need a tutorial. Oh, I can move around and stuff. This is a very large PC building room. And a very large PC building. The case is alright. It honestly resembles my case quite a bit, which I'm not a fan of. So, great start to this. Alright, I for inventory. So, all items. What do we got for graphics cards? GTX 680. That's an absolute potato of a graphics card. Dummy CPU. Okay, so we always start with the motherboard. We only have one option in this case, so we're just gonna put the... Sorry, what? Oh, install mother. Okay. Usually you don't install the motherboard directly into the PC right away because of reasons. Can I toggle this? Oh, yes, I can. That's the CPU socket. So what we're gonna want to do next is install a CPU in that socket. Dummy CPU. Oh, good to know. That's all I have. So then we got that, and then we're gonna want to put this back down. However, I toggled that. Okay, that goes down. That goes down. Awesome. It's awesome. Next up, it's been a few years. I'm a little bit foggy. Sorry. Next up, we're gonna add the RAM. So I'm assuming that would be memory. HyperX DDR3. Yeah, sure, whatever. Okay. So I don't know exactly which DIMM slots to put it in. I don't know which one is one, but we're gonna put it in that one. Okay, it closes that automatically. You don't put them in the same, like right next to each other because of reasons. Wait, did it say I have 3 of them? Yeah, I have 2 left. Okay, so if you had 2 sticks of RAM, you would not put them immediately side by side because then you're not using your RAM to the full potential, because I think it was something to do with like they're channeled. Notice how they're kind of color coded. That's a little bit wonky, but all right. So yeah, they're put together in pairs, and if you only have 2, you put them both in either the blue ones or the black ones, but you don't put them right next to each other because that is screwing up your system. But since there's 4 of them, it doesn't really matter because they're all going to take a spot anyways, and it's just going to separate them by whatever. Anyway, okay, so next thing we want to do, cooling, a simple fan or a stock cooler. We're going to go with a stock cooler because freaking wait. Thermal paste. Forgot that was a thing. Thermal paste there. Okay, we got a little dollop here. Oh, I can zoom. We got a little dollop of thermal paste. They say to use a pea-sized amount because when you press down your cooler on the CPU, it's going to compress anyways, and it's going to cover the whole CPU. So you don't need to like paint it like you're painting a cake. I've seen people do that. It's very frustrating. So we're going to take a stock cooler, install that stock cooler, that bad boy. Not sponsored by Intel. Don't sue me. Oh, there's standoffs and everything. Did I not put the standoffs on the case or the motherboard? Whatever. Nobody cares. It's just a simulator. Next up, I think graphics card is going to be the last. Memory storage, hard disk. Okay, power supply. Okay. Okie dokie. Okie dokie. This is throwing me off because mine has a liquid cooler, and I'm like, wow, the It usually took way longer with the radiator and everything, but I think we should be good. Okay, so we got 120 millimeter fan here. I got 2 more of these bad boys. I guess I could put a fan there, and I don't know where else they want me to put a fan, but I'll put the fan there. That's kind of, I haven't seen that before. But alright, apparently we only get 2 fans, but that's alright. Anyways, next up is our power supply. Thermaltake Smart 500 watt PSU, and in this case it changes for cases, but the power supply goes down here. Did I not pop out the thing? Whatever. Usually you pop out the thing and there's going to be a switch and a plug and a fan there, but that's alright, they don't really care much. Okay, next up we have our power supply. We need graphics card. What do we still need? We need to put in the storage. Hard disk. Okay, so these are your drives for storage. You put them in here, 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 here. We're gonna add 4 of them because we're just overkill like that. Do I have any cables? I don't think we use cables or wire in this game, thank God, because wiring is a nightmare. IO shield. All right, it's not gonna let me put the IO shield on. That's fine. We don't need it. We really don't need it. It's okay. It's only gonna get dust in all the components, but that's all right. Power supplies case is going. I think now we can do the graphics card. We have 2 GTX 680, so we'll install this bottom boy. We'll install this top boy. We're gonna get some thick game frames out of here. Oh crap. IO shield. Maybe now it'll have me put the IO shield on. I feel like that's no, still nothing. Okay, well that's fine and dandy. Pretty great. Cooling cases, power supply, storage, memory, motherboard, CPUs, graphics card, all items. Okay, we have a back panel, so we'll put that boy on. Spin your partner round and round. That looks just like my case. Okay, then we have side panel. This fella, that does look a lot like my case. Wow. Drive cover. Install drive cover. Oh, I gotcha. So that goes on the front, and then ordinarily if there were a DVD drive in there, it would not have, it would be open, but it's not letting us put one in because it doesn't like them or something. So that's pretty great. And then that's your PC. So we just built a PC in like under 10 minutes. Pretty great. It usually takes a lot longer in real life to build a PC because you gotta have stuff and you gotta use the stuff, and it takes a while. Like thermal paste, you gotta not let it simmer, but just gotta take your time with it and don't rush the process because and you gotta screw stuff down and find out where, and wiring takes forever. I also personally, I am biased though, but I like liquid coolers way more than fan coolers, especially stock coolers. Don't ever use a stock cooler. Don't ever use a stock cooler. I was gonna use a stock cooler with my desktop because it was the first computer I bought, and then I researched it, like noise levels. It's the equivalent of a jet engine. Not even joking with you. Some people were like, I can't hear this because I can hear my PC cooler running through my headphones. And it's just nuts. It's absolutely nuts. Also, speaking of headphones, I got new headphones. If you didn't notice, they're pretty great. It was an Amazon deal. Sennheiser HD 599s or something like that. That's that. Liquid coolers are significantly quieter. But in my case, the radiator fan, I have a Corsair H60, I think. So it's nothing fantacular. It's like fantacular because that's a word. It's nothing fantastic. It's like a $70 liquid cooler. But the radiator fan is extremely loud and it's always bugged me, and I've been wanting to replace it for a while, but I just haven't gotten to it. Plus, it's kind of outdated now, my PC. It's like, it was great when I bought it. It was fast and kept up with the modern at the time games, but technology evolves so fast and everything's just like, now they have the GTX, is it RTX or GTX? I don't know, the NVIDIA 3000 series, which is coming out, and like, dang, I'm using AMD Radeon in that because it's a lot cheaper. So AMD for my processor, Radeon for my graphics. It's in an AM3 socket for those of you who speak the lingo, and that's pretty old because I use an AMD FX 8350 in that one. This one's an i7. I can't remember which one because there's so many different ones, but it's an i7. I know that much. And it's got a GTX 1060, which is alright, so it works for most things. Anyways, that's gonna do it for this video. Sorry, I didn't want to do Doom today or right now because I just kind of wanted to chill and like chill with the RGBs and all that jazz and just hang out. I didn't even get to use my headphones because there's no sound in this game, but that's alright. Thank you guys for watching. This has been, if you would like to play PC Building Simulator yourself, then check the link down description. Check the link down in the description because words are working today. And this game is free. This version is free. I know it's on Steam. I am pretty sure you have to pay for it because I vaguely remember seeing it one time, but I'm not 100%. I see a lot of games on Steam, so I don't know. But anyways, thanks for watching, and I'll see all y'all in the next one. Stay frosty, folks. Bye.